Just a second, guys. Let me get everything. Yeah, I just sent him the link. Thank you. Yes. Theology for a senior seminar. Charlotte here, Chloe, Cash, Graham, Christopher, Catherine, Lydia, Ava, Millie, Paige, Christopher, Lydia, Bryce, Ryan, no, is it virtual? Sophie, Ellis, Max, Connor, all here. Okay. Now, so Ryan, I'm going to put some on the board here. Hey, when someone takes a picture of this, like, please send it to Matt, Ryan whenever I'm done. Okay. When we were talking about this yesterday, I was thinking this last night because there seemed to be a lot of confusion. Girls, you're going to be the first ones asking about this, and I'm going to say, oh, I don't know, I already talked about that. We've got three types of verbs. We have present tense, we have simple past, which we just learned in this last chapter, and past tense, which is called the perfect tense, where you use a helping verb. Remember? Mm-hmm. And those, I'm going to put on the board here. We have simple. No, sorry, let's do present tense first.
Should I write some paper?
Actually, this would be better to take a picture of, actually.
Okay.
Present. I'm going to put perfect tense here because that's how we learned it, and we learned it that tense first, and then simple past. Both of these are past tense, forms of the past tense, but how we express things in the past tense. I'm going to pick, well, present tense, that's old. I'm going to put over here the normal thing. That's like ich, du, sie, formal you, sie, es, then wir, ihr, and then the forms of you, formal, plural, and they are always the same. Okay. So with present tense, let's just take a verb like lernen. Here we are, back to German 1. Ich lerne. Do anybody? Lernst. Sie formal always gets lernen. He, she, it. Lernt. Also lernen. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Now, with the, let's do one other one. Let's do, let me think real quick. Yeah, or let's think of one, let me think of one better. Let's do bleiben. Ich bleibe. Just follow the pattern here. Bleibt. Present tense still. Sie bleiben. Full verbs. Because lernen full verb. Just follow the pattern. Bleibt. Thank you. Here, another T, bleibt. I'll make that for here. And bleiben. Okay, there's a reason why I'm putting that up there. Because bleiben becomes irregular later. Now let me move this over. Now, okay, so that's present tense. Perfect tense, though, we use a helping verb. And in the perfect tense, there are regular verbs and there are irregular verbs. In the simple past, there are regular verbs and irregular verbs. Let's do, and lernen is a regular verb. Bleiben is an irregular verb when we get over here to these things. So, yeah?
So what would we do for like Essen? Right. Oh, it's like A is there.
Right, but we're not there yet. Hold on. Yeah, the endings will be the same. You'll see this will work for all of the verbs. So I'm going to just put part of this. We'd say ich habe gelernt. I have learned. What about do? Do What's helping verb though? Hast. Gelernt.
That's harder.
Sie, formal you, would be sie haben gelernt. Now the gelernt's going to go to the end of the sentence, but I'm just putting the basics up here. Sie es hat gelernt. Wir
Haben.
haben gelernt. Can make that there. Ihr,
Is it haben?
wir is haben. Oh, sorry. Ihr habt. And sie or sie haben, this is the full form, haben gelernt. But what about with bleiben? Well, bleiben is irregular and it also uses sein as its helping verb. So bleiben become, let me put a little marker here. Let me get you started. What would the first one be? Ich, bin. What's the past participle of bleiben? Geblieben. So we're going to keep with that. What about du bist geblieben? Sie sind. We're going to keep using sein because bleiben is a sein verb. Geblieben. Sie es would be ist geblieben. What about wir? Sind geblieben. Ihr, it's a weird one. Thank you. Seid geblieben. And sie sind again geblieben. Okay. So we got to know haben and sein also. Because some verbs in the perfect tense, they all need a helping verb. Perfect tense is always going to have a helping verb. And the helping verb is always going to be a form of haben, like with lernen, or it's going to be a form of sein. Ist, bin, bist, seid, all those words. Okay, now in the simple past, yes?
It says on this one, it says like for the coordinating conjunction, the blank and etc.
Yeah, but honey, that's not what I'm talking about right now. That's a whole different thing. So here in the simple past, though, let's just stick with lernen and bleiben. There are regular and irregular verbs. This was a regular verb. This is the irregular form. Because bleiben changed. What I mean by irregular is bleiben changed. We didn't just put a T on the end and a GE on the beginning. We inverted the E and the I, and we put a GE, and we put an EN on the end. Bleiben became geblieben. Whereas lernen just became gelernt. That's regular. We had to memorize this to know that. Same thing's true here. We've got regular and we've got irregular verbs. Let's stick with lernen. Well, that's a regular verb. Let me move this up. Sorry. Regular and irregular. But we only have to have one word because that's what makes it simple past. Simple past only uses one word. I eat, I ate. Not I have eaten, just I eat, I ate. So regular and irregular. With lernen be ich lernte. What would do be? Du lerntest. Sie, formal. Lernten. Sie, I'm sorry, sie. Lernte. But now we're at this point now, first and third person are the same. In a simple past, wir lernten, ihr lerntet, and then you or they, formal you, lernten. Right. Plural always kind of seems to make sense. Let's stick with bleiben though. But in what's that stem of bleiben used in simple past? Say, I stayed. What would it be in German? Not I have stayed. That would be bin geblieben, but sorry? Blieb. So we start with the stem. Ich blieb. What we're going to add here? Du nein. Bliebst. We only add a T here with the regular verbs. What about you formal? Blieben. Don't add a T anymore. I mean, after, like we did with Lehrman. What about RZS? Same as first person. Only with simple past,
Why is
guys.
there no E on the end?
Um,
Oh, you're just kidding.
I don't have an answer to that. I don't know if this is the way it is.
I didn't know.
What about wir? We stayed. Blieben. This is just bleeped. We don't have to add another syllable. Bleep, and then the formal and the word for they. Blieben. Okay, so again, in all three categories, you've got regular, irregular. In the perfect tense, you're going to have one of two helping verbs. Depends on the verb, haben or sein. I happen to use one that uses sein here. Well, and the regular verb uses haben. And in the simple past, we have regular and irregular. Where we're going to slip a T in there and kind of really add a lot of the same endings, but first and third person are the same. Okay, I'm sorry, that's a little bit sketchy the way I've written it out. I mean, a little bit, I could have maybe been more orderly. But I hope that helps, because that's what we're dealing with. We have three different kinds of verbs, tenses of verbs, and within those tenses, there are regular and irregular verbs.
What is praeterium?
Okay, thank you. Praeteritum, that's praeteritum here.
So past.
Simple past.
Okay.
Is have a regular? Is haben a regular?
Have, yeah, well, for what tense?
It says wir,
Yeah, it's irregular. Hatte is the stem.
So does wir be hot?
No, look here. What do we do? Wir here. Wir blieben, so wir
Hopton.
hatten. The stem is bleep, and we added en. And for yours, hatte is the stem, we add an n. So
So be hopton.
no,
Hop.
hatte is the stem for had. This means had, right? And so when we already have an E on the end, this happens to end in an E already.
Yeah.
So we don't add another E, we just add an N. Here we had to add an E in. Yes?
For
Go ahead, yeah.
for simple past tense, and it said it was the RZS,
Right?
and it said name it when we put nom.
No, look, simple past tense. It's the stem is nam, right? N-A-H-M,
No, it's NEHMEN.
right? That's the present tense, nehmen. But you're saying simple past though, the simple past stem is nam, N-A-H-M, and we just keep it that way, not for third person. There's the yes,
How do
nam.
we know it was still of them?
We had a quiz over them, they're on the Quizlet. I put all three things on and that's why I had all three things on there, because this is coming. We have to know all of them.
Was the stem the first one?
I think it was the present tense first. So it would have been like bleiben, blieb, ist geblieben. I think that's the pattern it went in. I believe.
Can we take a picture of that now?
Yes. Yes. And will someone send it to Ryan? Okay. Ryan, someone's going to text you that picture of the board. Yeah. And also, I don't know if you can see me or not. And also, Ryan, this thing that they're working on, it's posted on my cache, okay? So will you go through it? If you have any questions, you can put it in the comments for the video, and they'll pop up on my screen then. All right? Okay. That's what we're going to work on. We'll look at it tomorrow. While you're working, I'm going to call you up here to give you some stuff back, or one thing back. Paige, come up here. Sophie and Millie.
Thank you.
Chris Cruteau. Yeah. Ava. This was a vocab quiz, not too far back. Chris, Connor, Chloe, Cash court. Guys, let's please work on the worksheet that I gave you or the practice test. Let me get this to court, cash court. Ellis, Charlotte, Graham,
Thank you.
Klaus, Petra, Christopher Cutmus,
Thank you.
Mr. Shern, that's good. Lydia Krista,
You know that VHL?
Bryce, go ahead.
You know that VHL assignment?
For yesterday?
Yeah, since I was like not here and I could like talk to you about it, it won't let me log in again.
Huh,
You know what I'm saying? It does that thing again.
yeah.
So I don't know what to do.
Um,
Because we have like 1 day left, so and I
Yeah.
don't know how to fix it.
okay, what did we do last time? Didn't we just restart your computer or something?
I don't remember. You did it.
Okay, why don't you bring your Chromebook and pull up VHL on it. Okay, guys, can we please work on this? Okay, Ellis, I know that whatever I've given you to do is not as fun as you're having.
What does day mean again?
What's that?
What does day mean?
Dan, because.
Wait, what did we put for Zine? On Air Zero.
Yeah, me.
To put Zeit?
No, the past tense of sein. The simple past, right? Prateritum.
Yeah.
Ich, this is from sein.
Yeah.
Ich war. It's like what? I was. That's what it means. Du warst. Here's the stem. So we keep adding like to bleep.
Oh, okay, got it.
Sie, what would sie be?
Var.
Waren. Er, sie, yes, be the same as first person.
Var.
Right. Wir.
Viren.
Waren. Ihr.
Vart.
Wart. And then sie and sie.
Varn.
Look up there. What do we believe in?
Varn.
Waren.
And what would you do for Essen? Because I don't think I did that right.
Okay. Essen.
Yeah.
Which one did you do? Which? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not past tense. That's present
Yeah,
tense.
that's present.
So Essen is the stem is as.
A-U-O.
ASX.
Okay.
So are these the stems, the first one right here?
Yes. Yep, that's
Oh,
right.
okay.
So ich, as, here would be Z formal. So what would that be? Look what we did over here with var. We put
Austin.
Austin, right. So skip down here. Z, Austin. Do, we don't add another S for that. We just add a T.
Okay.
Because the S, that's already like two T's.
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Whenever it says like I am out.
Guys, there are people asking questions and I can't hear them.
Whenever it says like they're aware, is that a airs yes?
Right. Anything that's a he, she, or it. And that would be that.
How would I do the bestellen?
Okay, so is bestellen, is that in that list of irregular verbs?
No.
So it's regular. So look what we did with lernen over on the far side.
Yeah.
What happened to lernen? Hold on.
Wait.
With she,
It came Lanta.
right? So bestellen would become bestellte. Right.
Okay. And is that the same for these three also?
Schlafen is also irregular.
Okay.
So you have to know that it's the past is schlief. That's the stem. You got to figure out which one's going to work here. Which other ones you point to?
This one. Ursula.
That, yeah, erzählen's like bestellen.
Okay.
So you can work with it like lernen.
Okay. Thank you.
Someone else had a question? Okay. The past tense stem of haben is hatte. H-A-T-T-E. So what would you add for wir? Hatten. That's it. Cash, it already ends in E, hata. So we don't have to add another E to it. Like we did with like bleep, it became bleeben. But we don't have to just put an N on after it.
Alright, and we said Verkaufen, I Verkauf.
Right, but look at what do we do with lernen in the first person?
Yeah.
Or sorry, third person. What did RZS come all the way over?
There. Oh, it came.
Look at it again. The
Uh,
last time we put lernen up there
What is it?
in that form.
oh, Lernen?
Right here.
Oh, right over there. Letter.
So this would be not verkauft, but that's it.
Wait, did you say Haupta? Did you guys say something?
Verkaufte.
Oh, wait, it's fair.
Isn't that the verb? Verkaufen? Number 2.
Yeah, I thought we were just supposed to put cow.
No, verkaufen is to sell.
I have something.
Kaufen's to buy. But just the regular,
Wait,
not
so
like
this
but
one's
rather.
negative?
Right, if there's a negative, like I didn't go to the movies, but rather to the, like you have a negative. You want me to give you my I'll give you my size stuff. If you still want to do it.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Let me finish. I have three questions.
Okay, and I'll show you how to order it.
You are based? Yeah. My phone is. Honestly, she's, yeah, that sounds really nice. No, I'm saying it while you're out. You did not find it.
Waren? Oh, Faren's irregular. Okay, so here,
I just write everything down.
but let me show you where you got to go to do this. Do you have Facebook? Do your parents?
Maybe.
Hmm.
You sent us like a link one time.
Yeah, but this is like, you've got to order this,
Well, that's so bad.
here, I'll show you. Let me find it here. I'm getting it's a deal. The guy kind of like it, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
You speak German to people, they go crazy.
Yeah.
It's just celebrity.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the one. And oh, there it is.
It's on Facebook. Can you just
No, it's on their
email-
website. Okay, so hold on, let me just do this then. I'll give you the, okay, let me double check. Maybe someone told me a while back. Because I was talking to him on Messenger.
Hey, it's your friend.
Yeah? Hey, girls, I can't hear. Girls, Ellis. What's, you can ask me.
Where are they?
We could be 1 to 2 teams.
No, it wouldn't be any T's at all.
Oh, it's just be awesome.
Awesome, right. You only add a T if it's regular, like lernen, where there's no vowel change or anything. But Essen changes, it's already changed, A-S-N.
And then what about fair? Would that just be fair term?
No, Faren's irregular. You gotta find out what the stem is, what it changes to. It's gonna be just like Assen. Essen changes to As, the vowel's gonna change somehow.
Okay, so
Fahren.
just the vowel changes. So Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, it's in that Quizlet. Oh, and the discount too. I'm gonna put it all in there.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
These are the worst pictures. Sure, that looks so good. The lighting's terrible. Oh, that looks good. This looks great. That is so do they put these anywhere?
That's horrible. That's such an ugly background.
My kid.
Hey, if I'm sorry.
Yes?
Let me see how I can send this to you. Here, I'm just gonna write down everything, okay? I'm sorry. I keep thinking of different ways to do this, and it's not right. All right.
That's like a horror movie.
What? Fahren becomes Fuhr. F-U-H-R. It's in there. F-U-H-R. Drive, drove. Gefahren is have driven, but drove. Hey, Christopher, stop doing whatever you're doing. Where's your worksheet? Okay. How far along are you there? Just asking. What would that be then? Fahren to Fuhr. No, see, it's irregular. So see, it follows the rules like bleiben to bleep in the last column over there. You don't have to add a T when it's irregular. Yeah, because tell me how you know it's irregular. Fahren becomes Fuhr. F-U, that's irregular. If it were a regular verb, it'd be fahren, fahrt. But it's not though. Thank goodness it's not that, right? That sounds weird. Fuhr, F-U-H-R. So you're either going to add letters or not to it. What was the subject? Air. So we're in the category with air's the S. Tell me what you think it is. Fewer.
But it's asking for the simple past.
And that is a simple past. Read me the whole sentence. You just put in the blank.
What did we do right?
Hold on. He's okay. Can you say it again? Read me the whole thing. I just couldn't hear you. Right. He rode with the taxi into town. Well, it can mean to ride along with. So that's right. I ride, I rode. I have ridden, right? Would be the other. You're right. That's right. Er fuhr mit dem Taxi. Yeah. Yep.
How do I do this right here? This part?
Okay. Now these verbs are the middle column.
Okay.
So see, when I see perfect, put perfect up there above it.
Yeah.
So this is going to help. There's two blanks. There's a helping verb, and then there's the past
Could it
participle.
be any verb we wanted?
No, here's the verb I'm giving you.
Oh, and we choose it twice?
No.
Oh, so we do the.
See, here, some of the verbs have haben, and
Yeah.
some of the verbs use sein as their helping verb. Helping verb is going to go here. Past participle, like there, with gelernt, geblieben. It's going to go in the last blank.
Okay.
That goes at the very end.
Okay.
Okay? Okay.
So if it's Zine and it's Thomas, would that just stay more?
Right.
Wait, but what if it's What if it's like hundred from?
That's plural. Then you tell me what would that be then? Look up here. If we had plural,
Would be S?
no, not with var. Do you mean? What's the verb we're using now? Okay. So what's the past tense of Naaman? Millie, you say it again.
Yeah, no.
Nam. So what do I add for plural? Namen, right? Unless it's the word ear, but it's not there, right? It's
Wait, where is plural?
for what you're talking about. Plural is right here
There?
or here.
But in past participle is good lot, like.
No. Here, we. That's plural, right?
No,
And they. That's also plural, right?
So it doesn't matter.
No, it's the same. Lieben, lieben.
Should just be nomen.
Namen, namen, right? I know. It's a lot. Yeah.
Okay, not the answer, but how I filled this in, right? Like, cause that's, would that when we write it, wouldn't it mean?
Let's see. No, let me show you. So here, let me write it with my pen.
Okay.
So sein uses itself as a helping verb,
So it would just be sein.
and the past participle of sein is gewesen,
Oh yeah, it's that weird one.
which goes in this blank here.
So the GE word's going to second blank.
No, this is going to go over here.
Yeah.
So
The
this,
GE
so
words are always in the second
right.
blank.
So
Okay.
remember this. First blank. We'll have a test like this. First blank is going to be the helping verb. Now in this case, it's kind of confusing because helping verb is also part of sein because it's a sein verb.
Mhm.
Helping verb, first blank, last blank, past participle, which is gewesen here. Here, gegessen, right?
Yep.
Participle. I'm going to abbreviate. So it'll be wir sind in den Alpen
Oh, I got it
gewesen.
right on that one.
Yeah, you got it right. Just put it over here.
Okay.
And then the past tense, the participle of sein is gewesen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is open regular word?
It's irregular.
Wait, what's that part called? Essence? The essence.
Gegessen.
What would the helping verb be for essence?
It's haben. Remember, it's haben if it shows, if it doesn't, well, it's sein if it shows physical motion or a change of condition. But essen doesn't do that. Essen's a haben verb. Essen uses haben as its helping verb. Let me see here.
What's this stem for Erzalin?
Erzählen is a regular verb. So you treat it like lernen.
Should just be Erzal?
No,
The stem?
no. What happened to lernen? Look at lernen in all those in the last category. There's a letter added to lernen in every one of those. T. So if it's lernen, lernten, erzählen can become
Erzal.
nine. If it's lernen, lernten, then it's gonna be erzählen, erzählten. But what's the subject that's going to make the difference? What's the subject in that sentence?
Plural. It's plural.
Okay, so what's good? That's it then, right?
So just be Erzalin and say that?
9. What do we add to lernen to make it past tense?
Erzal.
But no, we added a T. So what? You just say it again for me.
Erzal.
Erzählten with a T.
Isn't chicken regular?
It's irregular, yes. Hold on. What is?
It's solid.
That's regular,
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
just like lernen.
So then I'd add the two.
You add a T.
Okay.
How would this one be for a foreign?
Right here. Space York.
No, what's the past participle of fahren? Remember this?
No.
Okay, that's just first. What does to drive? Does it show physical motion?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be a sein verb, right?
Okay.
No, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because if it shows physical motion or change of condition, this shows physical motion. So this is a plural subject. Mein Freund und ich, two people, right? So I'm going to use sind.
Oh, okay.
That's the form of sein helping verb. And then fahren, the past participle is gefahren.
Yeah.
That's what's going to the last one.
Okay.
Here's what I wrote on. So on this kind of thing on the test, first blank, helping verb, either haben or sein, depending on the other verb. And this last blank, past participle.
So it'd be like gay, whatever.
Yeah, like gewesen, gegessen, gefahren. Right. Yeah, GE something.
Okay, thank you.
Let me put something else on the board that I put on a couple of pieces of paper. On the test, guys, listen. On and like that section on the top of the second page. When you have like a blank of a helping verb somewhere and then another blank at the end, here's the rule for that. The first blank on that sentence is for the helping verb. This is in the perfect tense. It says perfect somewhere in the directions there. A helping verb, which is going to either be haben or sein, depending on which one we use for that. And the last blank, should be the last thing in the whole sentence, is the past participle. Gegessen, gefahren, gewesen, gesungen, gesprungen, whatever it is, with the GE, past participle. Okay? That'll be helpful in the test, okay? Because in the last test, a lot of people are putting things in the helping verb blank that were like pronouns, like er and wir. A lot of things I couldn't figure out, too. I don't know. I mean, it keeps things interesting, but I don't really need that.
What's the stem for verstehen?
For what?
Verstehen. Oh,
Verstehen?
no, verstehen.
Verstellen. I don't know that word.
No, it's V-E-R.
Oh,
For who?
bring it up here real quick. I don't know that.
What is this for?
No, there's no what. Bestellen.
What would the stem be?
Okay, so bestellen is it's not on our list of words that are irregular.
Yeah.
So it's going to follow the same pattern as lernen.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on, let's just look at it though. So sie, meaning she. What do we do with lernen there? R-Z-S.
T-E.
T. So that became lernen, lernte.
Delta.
Bestellte.
Thank you.
Are you seeing an R in there? Sometimes I might not see what you're seeing. Okay, Ava, I'm emailing you. Oh, and here's the, what do they call it? You want the rebate code. That's what they call the promo code thing.
Okay, yeah, just email it to me.
Rabattcode.
I'll do it tonight, okay?
You're fine. I appreciate it. That's really nice. I hope you guys are all chipping in together. No, don't do it on your own. I thought everybody was chipping in. Okay. Okay, Ava, I'm sending you a link to the one. And there's a size of the lederhosen, and there's a size of the shirt and shoes. And then the shirt color. I put all that in here. Sorry.
Day left.
I know, man. It's, yeah. And first hours, they're done, huh? I mean, tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. I started talking about what we're going to do tomorrow, and they were like, isn't our test tomorrow? I was like, yes, it is. Forget everything